Hello, I'm Mabli and welcome to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I wanted to build a project that you could build if you're just starting with an Arduino or a different microcontroller. Because when you're starting, you don't have that many parts, I want it to be very adaptable so that you can change it based on the parts you do have. Second, I want to make it so you learn two things with one project. So it not only has a sensor collecting data, but it also has a display, which is displaying the data collected. So for the sensor, I used a sound sensor, which detects the sound level in the room and sends it in decibels to the controller. Then the controller saves it and it sends that same variable into the display. For the display, I'm using a 4-digit 7-segment display with an I2C interface. An I2C interface is just one of the many ways to relay data from one controller or sensor, or in this case a display, to another. As I mentioned earlier, this project is really adaptable, so there are plenty of different sensors and displays you can use with it. So here are just some of the sensors you can use. You can use a temperature and humidity sensor, a photo cell sensor, a push button, a rotary encoder, and hundreds more. There are fewer displays, but there's still a lot. There are 4 main types of displays. Matrix displays, which is like the 4-digit 7-segment display, a LCD display, a OLED display, and finally an e-paper display. And all these displays are in different sizes and variations. Now let's look at how my project works. When the sound sensor detects the sound in the room and sends it through an analog connection to the microcontroller. Then the microcontroller saves it as a variable and sends that data to the display using a library. There are many libraries for different displays, like an LCD uses an Adafruit library. The schematic for my project is in the description as long as the code, but I encourage you to find out how to connect all the sensors on your own so you can learn a lot more. Thank you for watching the video. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button below. If you have any ideas for future videos, please put them in the comments below. See you in the next one.